Welcome back to Southern Character, where we share true life stories of grit and grace from authentic Southerners who follow their compass. I am your host, James Lewis, and today I'm in Nashville, Tennessee, on 5th and Broadway at Assembly Food Hall with the Matriarch of Prince's Hot Chicken, Miss André Prince. Miss André, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for asking me to be here.
Yeah, you look great. You look very nice today.
Hey.
You have your Prince's hat on.
Oh, yeah.
You're excited?
Yeah, I was going to say.
You got the posture going?
You have to cover up when you get my age. Cover up. You don't know what you got on. You're just in the dark.
Oh, well, it's such a pleasure to sit down with you today. You've had quite a journey, it seems.
Oh,
over
have
these
mercy.
years.
What a ride. What
Yeah.
a ride.
So, I guess this story starts back in the Great Depression? Is that when your great uncle Thornton first?
You know, back then they didn't keep records.
Yeah.
So we really don't know. We can only speculate.
Right.
From somebody who had been married 5 times.
5 times.
So it had to have been some feelings there. Feelings.
So can you share the story of the scorned lover, a woman, there's no fury like a scorned lover when it comes to...
That's true.
Yeah.
And so more than likely, I never met any of my great uncle's wives. When he came around the family, he was always by himself.
Okay.
Always. And I only know 2 of his children who are still with us, and I knew 3 in all.
Okay.
I know 3 in all. 1 is now deceased, but 2 are survivors.
Mm-hmm.
Are surviving now. They're in their late 90s.
Wow.
Late 90s.
Wow.
Have mercy.
Yeah.
So
That's a full life.
It's just amazing. It's just amazing. But when you grow up in a family and with this business around you, you take things for granted. You just don't know what it is.
Right.
So I had to grow into it.
Yeah.
I grew into it. So here I am, and I'm almost 79 years old, so you can imagine. Hey,
So
it goes back a long way.
Yeah. So, I've seen dates like 1936, 1945. But when it started, it was a late night establishment, right? Where people would come together.
It was always a late night establishment because everybody worked in the daytime. They had day jobs, and they wanted to make sure everybody was off from work. Now, Prince Hot Chicken, formerly called Barbecue Chicken Shack, we, as I said before, don't know exactly. Nobody kept records. But out of emotions, out of fits of feelings, more than likely, my great uncle Thornton, being tall and handsome as I saw him as a child, very jolly, like a big Santa Claus, just always smiling, and oh my goodness, mighty good looking. He was so friendly. He was a people person.
Yes.
So, more than likely, this chicken had to have been birthed out of frustrations, some emotional unrest, unraveling. And back then, way back then, because my great uncle Thornton has been deceased almost 60 years.
Wow.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
So back then, you can imagine women at that time, they had to act out their emotions. They didn't talk that much,
Yes.
So that's why we can only use our imagination. Uncle Thornton, wow, had to have been such a what a man.
Well, that's what led to the whole thing, right?
Evidently, but he had to have liked his revenge. This is a revenge chicken.
Right, revenge chicken.
And I can't believe it. It's still going on. This day and time,
90
almost 90 years.
It's almost 90 years, yeah.
And he opened his first place. Some say 1935, and it's another one says in 1936. The Tennessee Archives has it as 1936 here in Nashville at 28th and Jefferson, where he opened his first business. Now, prior to that, they sold it out of the house. That's where Friday and Saturdays, that 4 a.m. got started, which has been a tradition up until 2018.
Okay.
Up until 2018, we were open till 4 a.m. to accommodate those people after they got off from work on Friday and Saturdays, because more than likely the only days that people of color were off from work were on Saturday nights and Sunday. Sunday was their day off, when they could just chill and unravel. So we speculate that's why he had it open on Fridays. Because when I took over, it was a nighttime place. We opened at 6 p.m. and we were open till 4 a.m. on Fridays and Saturdays.
Right.
Now we were always closed on Sundays and Mondays. But when I took over, I started opening during the day because people wanted it for lunch.
Sure. Yeah.
But it's really an evening chicken.
Okay.
It's really an evening chicken.
So when you were a child, so were you not allowed in the restaurant, or did you guys just not go to the restaurant when you were little, or was it wasn't for children?
We only went for holidays.
Okay.
Thanksgiving or Christmas. That's the only time we were down there, because they opened late. They didn't open until the restaurant wasn't open until 6 o'clock in the evenings.
But your father, I read that your father would bring chicken home on Saturday night.
Yes, Saturday nights,
and you guys would have it.
He would only get 2 pieces.
Why only 2?
Now we were in a family of my siblings where I'm in the middle. There was 3 of us.
Okay.
And my brother being the oldest, I in the middle, and my sister. And trying to get to that greasy bag real early on Sunday mornings. And seeing that greasy bag, that brown bag, or sometimes it would be a white bag. And, the more grease it oozed out of those bags, the better we liked it. But we could only get 2 or 3 bites.
Yeah.
But that was it. So we could never get enough.
So that's what you have for Sunday morning breakfast?
My mother was always a early bird. And she was up by 5:30. Never got up. Never had I gotten up and had seen my mother in the bed. Never. She was always up, dressed, and had that breakfast on the table. Always.
Yes.
I never cooked at home because she was such an early bird.
Yeah. So you had 2 siblings, an older brother and a younger brother or a sister?
Younger sister.
Younger sister.
Have mercy. And my brother cooked. But I never cooked at home. We didn't have to. My grandmother lived next door. She'd have her food, which was delicious. Absolutely delicious. So everything was already done.
So when your great uncle was operating the restaurant, was he cooking, or was he just like the front of the house, like greeting people?
Well, I'm sure he probably started off cooking.
Okay.
He showed them how to do it.
Right.
And hey, they did it. His sister, Mamie Prince, who lived in Franklin, had other people hire. I believe she did the hiring, and my cousins worked in the restaurant. Yeah, but after Uncle Thornton died, now his name was James Thornton Prince. Now after he died, his brother Will Prince took over. Will Prince, after his death, his wife Maud Prince took over.
Okay.
And when Maud wanted to grew tired of it and wanted to get out of the business, she approached my mother, who then was in the hospital dying of breast cancer, asked if there were anybody in the family that could carry on, could take over the restaurant. And why my mother's mother thought I could, someone who never cooked.
I read that. So you never
cooked.
Wow.
But I can imagine why she chose me, because I was going through a divorce. And my mother being a elementary school teacher, my father working at the post office as a supervisor, the main post office, she was looking toward the future. And I can imagine she wanted me to maintain a certain lifestyle. And Mother always told us, as long as you worked. Now, when I first got married in 1965, I was in school at Tennessee State, and I stayed at home and went to school. That's all I had to do for 3 years. My husband worked, and he did work now. But when I asked for divorce, Mother was looking into the future, evidently. And she said, how is she going to make it? Because I had to go get it. I got a job, of course. I got a job at the Metro Courthouse, where I worked for under Clifford Allen in the tax assessor's office.
Right.
That was a beautiful experience that I had. And, wow, I appreciate that. Because I learned so much about property values.
Okay.
I was there for almost 10 years, however. But the pay was very small.
Okay.
Very small.
And you have 2 daughters at this point, right?
I had 2 daughters.
Okay.
Have mercy. One is presently deceased, died 2 years ago of breast cancer. My older daughter. So women look toward the future. You know, a lot of men look at right now.
Right. I get that.
Have mercy. So she had to have had that foresight, and she said, "Sister, I think you should take over that business." Who? Me? She said, "Sister, you know you could get paid every day." I said, "Every day?" "Yes, you could get paid every day." I said, "Oh, okay. Put my name in." But originally, my brother and sister, both of them were teachers at that time. And my brother had relocated here from when Mother got sick to spend some time with Mother from California. He lived in L.A.
Oh, all right.
In that area. He was in Lancaster, Palmdale area teaching. And my sister was a high school teacher, middle school teacher, but she became a high school teacher here in Davidson County. And we started off in the summertime in August of 1980 together. But they said, this is too much for me. So both of them, my brother decided to go, after my mother's death, decided to go back to California, take his family. And my sister said, I can't handle it. So, hey, here I am, like I'm in a forest of trees, all by myself.
So did Maud stay with you for a while to do the bookkeeping, or was it just you?
She told me the recipe.
Okay.
And, she never worked in the restaurant.
Oh, okay. I thought
she just did the bookkeeping.
Right.
She had her cousin, Bolton, was her cousin.
Okay.
And he ran it for her. That's how Bolton and Columbo's came in. They they started their restaurant after I
took over
downtown.
Right.
Yeah.
And so when you took over downtown, it was on Clayton and Ewing, right? Or is it Clarksville?
When I took over, I was on 28th and Clarksville Highway.
Gotcha.
Right there on that corner. That's when I took over.
Okay. And so the
It's
name
something
was, it was the Barbecue Chicken Shack,
Barbecue.
ironically.
Under my great uncle.
But no
Why
barbecue, right?
it was never barbecued. It was never barbecued. They had those great big iron skillets.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they were huge, covering those stoves, those gas stoves, and they were constantly catching on fire. Oh my gosh. But since I started opening, I had started opening in the daytime because my father started off for me, because when he'd get off from work, he'd go to the restaurant while I continued working downtown at the courthouse.
Okay.
And he helped me because I wanted to get the lunch crowd in. And so my father started helping me with a couple of his cousins there in the daytime from 12 to 2, I think it was.
Okay.
12 to 2. And then we'd close up. And I opened it back up after I got off from work at 6 o'clock, 6 to midnight. Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Ooh, that was a lot. And having 2 children, too.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I was going to say, that's a lot.
It was amazing. It's amazing. I mean, hey, how did I get over it? When you look back, I wonder how you got over it. That's that song that I love dearly. But anyway, here I am.
So you changed the name to Prince's Hot Chicken. So why
Prince.
was it important?
Prince is the family name.
Right.
That's why. That's the first thing I did.
Yep.
Remembering growing up, I just remember it was always one way. The chicken was one way.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember it being hot. And that's why I said, I got to change this name.
Yep.
Because the chicken is not what you imagine as barbecue is. It's not a grill type barbecue. So it's in these skillets. So that's why I chose the family name Prince to be recognized as being the head of this restaurant. And I changed it to, I also changed the different, after we got into it, the different variations, because people wanted their children to eat it.
Right.
And it, like I say, it was just one way, and that one way was the mild, but it was still pretty spicy.
Yep.
With women, you couldn't get it hot enough.
That's interesting.
You just couldn't get it hot enough. They said, we want something hotter.
Really?
So we started for the children, we started plain. We had the mild already. Medium, hot, extra hot, XXX hot.
Right.
So, hey, and more women go to that extreme hot
Really?
than men do. Oh, I've seen all kinds of reactions. All kinds.
You could have seen mine today. So I went down to the food court before I came up here, and so a couple questions about the variations. Is plain really like zero spice, or is there still a little bit of spice in the
plain
plain?
is supposed to be plain.
Okay.
Mild is supposed to be spicy.
Okay.
The introduction to spicy.
The introduction to spice. So what if someone is a first timer at Prince's Hot Chicken? How do you recommend they approach it? Do you recommend they throttle down a little bit?
Well, some of them come in. Oh, they prance in. Oh, I can handle anything. I can handle anything.
I've had a ghost
I say,
pepper.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Just start off with the medium.
Okay.
Start off with, if you think you can handle anything.
Right.
Start off with the medium. That's what I always suggest.
Mm-hmm.
Especially to women who are with children, who are pregnant. And they say
That baby's going to pop out.
they crave
Spice.
spice.
Yeah.
A lot of women. We have
Sure.
a lot of expectant women
Come
come
in.
in. We try to let them know, don't startle the baby. Now the doctors, the obstetricians, recommend that they eat something spicy only if they're overdue.
Right.
If they're 9 months.
Beyond term, or yeah.
Yeah. And and eat some spice and kind of stir it up, because sometimes the babies get so relaxed in there.
Yeah.
They don't get the word. It's time to come out.
Yeah.
So
and you help them.
They suggest you eat something spicy.
Okay.
And that I have witnessed that several times, and those babies come right on out within that moment or that day.
I'm going to ask you the question.
That next morning, and then a lot of the spouses, the companions, get so tired of their companions being with children. They'll come in there and say, hey, my wife is overdue or my girlfriend is overdue. I just want something spicy. She got to get out. And we have a lot of them come in. And, hey, the husbands.
Has anyone ever given birth in a Prince's restaurant?
Oh, my goodness, have mercy. I hope not. I hope not. Just get them out.
Well,
get them out. But I've heard that they have come. They have birthed the children that night. As soon as they eat it,
wow.
That morning, it's going to come within a couple of hours when you eat that spicy.
Labor-inducing chicken.
Yes, that's beautiful. I love that. That's what it is. Only recommended by the doctors if they're overdue.
Okay. Well, yeah, so I told you when we first met that I'm from New Orleans, so I'm no stranger to spice and spicy food. And when I had your namesake sandwich, I had the André chicken sandwich, and I went with medium, and I got to tell you, that was good for me.
Is that right? You didn't go beyond medium?
I started at medium, and I don't know if I could go higher.
Well, I have never had it medium nor hot. I stick with the mild.
Okay, so you're mild.
That's what I grew up on, the mild.
Mild.
I grew up on the mild, so that's it.
So fried chicken is probably my favorite comfort food.
Of course.
It's
everywhere.
What is your favorite piece of the chicken?
Well, my favorite piece is that little bitty flat wing.
Okay. You like the flat wing?
That's my favorite piece.
Okay.
That little flat wing, oh my goodness, I just love it. When it's soft.
Yep.
Not when it's hard. When it's soft and juicy. But it doesn't last long.
Yeah.
It doesn't last long. So we have the wing pieces.
Okay. Yes.
At, not all of them. Now here at the food hall, they have the sandwich. They don't have the full menu.
Right.
They have the sandwich, the wings, the tenders. I think that's other than the sides.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it. But at Prince Hot Chicken South, at the Tanger Mall, they have the full menus.
Okay.
They have the full menus.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. So my favorite piece, I don't know why, but my favorite piece is the thigh. The chicken thigh, I just think it has like the most flavor.
I have grown to like the thighs.
Okay.
I didn't at first because to me it was too fleshy.
Yeah.
But I have grown to like thighs. Have mercy.
So is it true the longer to get these different variations, is it just marinating it longer? Like the longer it marinates, the hotter it gets? Or is there something else to it?
I can't tell you that.
You can't tell me that? Okay. That's trade secret. But a lot of people, we can't give up. No, we're not. Look, I'm not trying to go after any secrets here.
No, please, I got bills to pay.
I want you to pay those bills.
It's gotten out already.
Oh, but and this is where people get it wrong because I've had Nashville hot chicken before, and people think, oh well, they just you toss it in sauce like buffalo chicken. I'm like, no. It's not buffalo. You don't toss it in sauce, but man, it gets this like red color. It's delicious.
Yeah, Bercy, people have tried all kinds of ways. Our dumpsters, after we close, would get raided, and when we come back the next morning, trash would be all out. They were just trying to find a secret.
Wow.
They would pick through our dumpsters.
They would literally go through your trash.
And
That's
it's
crazy.
amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Just trying to like replicate what you do.
Ah, wow. I had no idea how precious this little chicken is until I took over.
Yeah.
And people would fly in. We had one man that, I don't know what he did for a living, but he would fly in from Saudi Arabia.
Really?
Fly into the airport, some guy, and fly right out. The man that was over, he was associated with the New York Times. He would fly in and fly right back out.
So you had people coming in.
It's amazing.
From Saudi Arabia.
So I said, wow. And they tell us, hey, we just got in, going right back out.
Yeah.
That little greasy bag, can you imagine what condition it would be?
On a flight?
It's amazing.
You don't have to answer this question, but I'll ask you, do you carry any like spices in your purse when you're just like walking around?
Heck no.
No, okay. Of course not. Of course not.
Oh my goodness, heck no.
So you have people coming in from as far away as Saudi Arabia.
Everywhere. We had somebody come in from Yemen. We've had them come in from all over the world. I've been asked to come all over the world.
Yeah. And you've got to go all over the world.
Prince Charles's wife, Camilla's son.
Yeah.
He fly in.
Really?
Come right in. But he was just quiet.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't let anybody know he's coming. He just comes,
He shows
and
up.
then he sends his friends. I mean, it's amazing. And Mayor Purcell is the one.
Yeah.
Former Mayor Purcell is the one that told me. He said, Andre, do you ever hear any kind of somebody come in with an English accent? I said, oh shucks, we have that all the time. But you know, Camilla's son comes here all the time. I said, oh, I didn't know it, because he's just as quiet. And
Yeah. So you had a really good relationship with the former mayor, Purcell.
oh, yes, he's the one that really put me on the map
Yeah.
when he did that research at Harvard.
Right.
And when he was over the Kennedy Center, he did research on hot chicken.
Yep.
And hey, when that hit the fan, all these major magazines and newspapers all over the place, I tell you, they converged on that little hole in the wall place.
So I read that when he was the majority leader in the legislature, I read that on his last day as the House Majority Leader, he put forth legislation declaring Prince's to be the best restaurant in Tennessee. Is that true? Did he do that?
He has done a remarkable job. And he's never changed one hot leg.
That's what he gets?
You can't get it hot enough for him.
Okay, so he's like a triple hot.
He still gets that one hot leg.
That's amazing.
And he's so satisfied.
So you all started doing, I guess, maybe you all did it together. Was it the Hot Chicken Festival that started?
He's the one that started the Hot Chicken Festival
In
always on
2006?
4th of July.
Right.
Now, the only thing about that, I just wish he would change the date, because
It's hot.
it is hot. People are out there falling out in the line.
And eating hot chicken.
I mean, and then they'll fall out and get right back up in line.
Yep.
It's amazing. They got the paramedics all out there.
Yep.
And they'll just get right back up in line in wheelchairs, as I am, and they'll just be the hottest. It seems like the 4th of July can be the hottest day of the year.
Yes.
I just ask him, will you try to change it
Yeah.
to October
Yeah,
or
fall.
something like
Right.
that?
Nice cool
He
fall day.
keeps it 4th of July. They just had a meeting not too long ago.
Well, they have the fire truck parade. And,
Yes, and that's his fire truck.
Okay.
Because his father, he's from Philadelphia, and his father was a fireman. So they have this old fire engine in the back of the backyard. Oh, no telling how old that thing is. I don't know how in the world they got it down here, for one thing. But it is remarkable. It's very historic, very.
So I mean, I would have to imagine with people coming in from all over the world, how many people have you had approach you to buy it or to sell it all the time?
Of
Like, what's the craziest offer you ever got, or do you even know?
I've had offers for millions and millions and millions of dollars.
Yeah.
To come abroad. It's amazing.
Yeah.
The money I turned down. I'm sorry. I need it.
Yeah. But you have multiple locations,
It
right?
is amazing. Dubai sent for me 4 times.
Dubai wanted you to come
Dubai sent for me
4 times.
4 times. They were going to put me up in that glass building above the clouds.
Right. Did you go over there and check it out?
As old as I am, going across that Indian Ocean.
I don't know.
I'm
sure they have some nice airplanes.
On that's what they said. They said you could sleep on the airplane. Yeah. You have your own little cabin. You too old.
Yeah.
Too old going across that Indian Ocean.
That's a long flight.
And from there, they were taking me to Egypt.
Wow.
Now I've heard that Egypt has hot chicken. It's hot chicken in Egypt now.
Okay.
Have mercy. And hey,
Go see the pyramids?
It's all over the world, but
Yeah.
I certainly would have wanted to see the pyramids. But
Yeah.
no, I said, I'm too old. I'm too old. But you got to, when you go into these different countries, you got to know their rules.
Yes.
You definitely got to
Yes.
know their rules.
Absolutely.
Have mercy.
But so you have multiple locations in Nashville, and then you also have a partnership with Yeehaw Brewing.
Right,
So-
right. They've done a marvelous job
Yeah.
trying to help me.
They've been a good partner to you?
They have been so good
That's
trying to help me. Well, they started right here in Nashville.
Right.
But now they're in, they've opened up in UT Knoxville and right there by University of Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
And we're also with them in Greenville, South Carolina.
That's right.
That was the first one. I need to go there because it's been about 3 years ago that they opened up that one. And it's been about 2 years ago they opened up in Knoxville. But I've had offers from all over the world. All over the world.
Yeah.
England, all over the world.
So, I didn't know this. I read, and I'm just going to read this out loud because I think this puts such a nice frame around this. I didn't know the James Beard Awards had an
Yes.
award for the America's Classic Award. And I'm going to just read what the
Yeah.
award is about. If you haven't heard of the James Beard America's
I
Classics
received
Award,
that. Mm-hmm.
it's given to a locally and independently owned restaurant with timeless appeal and beloved in their region for the food that reflects the character and cultural traditions of its community. And you won that award
We won that
in
award.
2013. How proud are you of that?
Oh, my goodness. I've received so many, even in New Orleans.
Yeah. I saw the
there in
National
New
Fried Chicken
Orleans.
Festival Culinary Icon 2022 in New Orleans. I saw that.
In New Orleans, and the city just laid it out for me. I stayed right there by, was that the Mississippi River?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and looking out, I could just lay in the bed and look out and see those barges coming
Yeah.
down. New Orleans totally laid it out. Have mercy.
Well, we
And
like
New
good
York
food.
did too.
Yeah.
New
Yeah.
York when I went for the James Beard
Beard,
Award,
yeah.
but the first big award was the Hoodie Awards by Steve Harvey
Okay.
in 2007.
Really?
That was in Las Vegas.
Okay.
And oh wow, have mercy. And Steve Harvey is still talking about it. He's still talking about it.
Does he come around Nashville and
Calls me
comes-
the
okay.
church lady.
Calls you the church lady.
Oh, me, but I tell you, that all these awards, I value the recognition so deeply.
Yeah.
It touches me because just looking back, and it has to be through a divine intervention, because this is somebody who never cooked at home.
Right.
Never.
Yeah.
My mother only had me in the kitchen one time during the summer when the teachers, of course, the schools were out. I on the front porch playing with some of the neighborhood friends and laughing. It had to have been 12 or 13 years old. She called me into the house. Me, André. She called me. My mother never said Andre. She called me André. André, I want you to come in. And I was having such a good time playing with my friends on the front porch. And I love front porches. And she called me twice. And when she called me that third time, hey, you gonna move.
Go. Yeah.
You go. It's just the tone of the voice.
The tone changes.
Hey, you know. I went in because I knew Mother she was always in the kitchen. And I went in and she said, Oranges, our sister. She said, I want you to cut up this chicken. Cut up a chicken? She said, I want to teach you how to cut up a chicken. Now, Mama? Yes. She laid that chicken out. She gave me a knife. She said, cut it straight down that middle. Oh, I was a nervous wreck. And the knife was sharp, too.
Yeah.
She taught me how to cut that chicken up into 8 pieces.
Okay.
After I did that, and she told me the names of each piece, she said, now you can go back outside. And that's the only time.
So you were 11, 12 years old?
I didn't cook the chicken.
Yeah.
I cut it up.
You cut it up.
I couldn't believe it.
But now your daughter, Simone, works with... So when did Simone join you in the business?
Well, they've always been around.
Right.
But when I took over, Simone is now, she will be 57 years old.
Okay.
My older daughter would have been, if she had lived, she would have been 59. And they were always, during that time, she was 16.
Yeah.
And they ain't got time for that.
Right.
You know, they're doing their homework. I mean, I hope they would do it. At least they got out of school. But anyway, they didn't have time. They were dating. So, but Simone, my baby, my younger one, has turned into the mother of the family. It's amazing how things change.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now I'm the child. She's telling me what to do. But she has stepped up to the plate.
Okay.
But due to the fact that her son, matter of fact, he graduates in May.
Mm-hmm.
And she's on her way back now from Atlanta area. So on that luxury bus thing, she loves that luxury bus. Have her so she can relax and get her mind and thoughts together. But hey, I said, this is the purpose of me taking over, is to try to keep something in the family.
Right. Yeah.
We are disappearing. Little mom and pop places are disappearing left and right. It's getting harder and harder because when those old heads die out, everything goes with them.
That's right.
As for, you don't realize what you have, as I have just grown into it.
Yep.
I didn't realize the significance of this chicken.
Yeah.
Till I saw all these people coming from all over the world to get this chicken. All over Africa, India, all over. I can't believe it. Sometimes when I go to the shack, it's like United Nations in there. Have mercy.
And United Nations of fried chicken. I love it. I love it.
At my hole in the wall, which was on Ewan off Dickerson Road,
Yeah.
and at the one on 28th and Clarksville Highway. Oh, people came in from all walks of life. All walks of life. And they'd get to, oh my goodness, of course, when they have such and such campaign hats on and so forth. Oh, wow, you seen the arguments. Oh, some arguments take place in there.
I bet.
Always had security.
Yeah.
Always. I had to have security. And these people were very upscale people.
Well, I mean, I think about, your business and going all the way back to 1936, Great Depression, 1945, and even since you took over in the 80s, like going through the 80s, there's a recessions in the 80s, recession in the 90s, 2001. I think fried chicken is a
Wow.
recession-proof business. I mean, it got you all the way through, right?
Everybody eats chicken.
You
We
always
had
eat fried
chickens in the backyard. My grandparents all in the backyard. They were killing and wringing the necks on early on Saturday morning with those big old pots, black pots outside, with that wood up under that fire burning up under those big black pots.
Yep.
I remember that, and wringing those chickens' neck and putting it in that water. I was too. I couldn't look at it. I just couldn't look at it and eat it too.
Yeah.
You know, they always
tough.
pull the shades down, and I'm always inside. It was always at dawn.
Yep.
They would always do it at dawn. People had chickens everywhere. Hey, eggs being laid and everything right there in the hen house. You just don't realize how valuable that is.
Yeah.
That the memories today.
So I read that. Are you guys trying to open a location on Jefferson Street near the original? Is that still part of the plan?
The original, we're hoping.
Okay.
Oh, they're changing so much now.
It's hard to do.
So things are changing so much. We got the land. Let's pay for it.
Okay.
But hey, the building process is changing so much, and now a lot of the things that were taking place is being dismantled. The SBA, Small Business Association, is being dismantled, and you're going to have to redo this and redo that under this present federal administration.
Right.
So it's a lot taking place.
Sure.
It's a lot taking place. But that is my dream, to get that location open. And the location where it actually started is a vacant lot, but it's not for sale.
Okay. But you're trying to get as close as you can
We've
get.
been waiting on it, but it is not for sale.
Okay.
But we're right down from it, a block from it. And that's my dream, to get back on Jefferson Street where it started.
Where it all started.
That is my dream, have mercy. It's just, we've been trying to do this for 20 years.
Yeah.
It's just been
hard.
so crazy.
Yeah.
So crazy. And it's...
Well, if anybody's going to get there, I'm sure it will be you.
I hope I live to see it. Like I say, it's been 20 years we've been trying to get on Jefferson Street. Something about Jefferson Street, it's a mystery.
Well, I see that you do wear hats. Right? You
Oh,
like
yeah.
hats.
You got to cover up when you get my age. You got to cover up and hold on.
So I brought a gift for you.
Oh, my goodness.
So anyone that is a guest on Southern Character, they get to pick a hat. All right, and so I have 4 choices, so you get to pick your favorite, and I'll show you each one, and you can tell me which one you like. So,
Oh, wow.
the front of the hat has the patch that says Retire Southern,
Yeah.
and then the back of the hat has the name of the show, Southern Character. So this is navy and khaki. I call this one the classic.
Wow.
That's one option.
Of
All right.
course.
Next option, this is like a light blue and
Oh,
white.
that's sweet.
We call this one the coastal.
The what?
That's the coastal.
The coastal.
Right.
Okay.
Next one, there's 2 more. So the campfire, this is green and black. This is like for the outdoorsmen, the sportsmen, or, people like to be
the
outdoors.
Colors.
And the last one, I call this one the bell, like the bell of the ball. This is pink
how
and white
precious.
with the Southern Character. So
Oh my goodness.
you get to pick which one would you.
Well, I want all of them.
You know what?
You see,
You've earned it.
I am so greedy. I am so greedy. I want all of them. But I do want you to know that
Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaquille O'Neal, he
Okay.
comes here. He comes here and
Yeah?
DJs a lot here in Nashville.
Okay.
He comes in and out all the time. And he'll call me when he gets to town. I'm in town. I'll be here such and such a time, and hey, he comes to the shack on the one on at South.
Okay, one at South.
And he's blessed me so much, and when he comes, he's so down to earth, and I'm most appreciative to him because when he comes, he buys everybody's chicken.
That's great.
He doesn't let them know
Right.
that, hey, he buys everybody's chicken. The one time he came and he stayed 2 hours. He bought everybody that came in.
That's amazing.
And people were calling their friends and loved ones, hurry up and get down here, Shacker's down here. He has blessed me so, have mercy. But we've had so many stories evolve out of this little chicken. It's totally amazing what it does for people. People use it for medical reasons, for love-making reasons. It's amazing what people use that hot chicken for, and they say, and for ulcers, it's very good. I've heard for ulcers, you don't have to go to the doctor anymore. Just try Prince hot chicken. Get it as hot as you can. They say, oh, I got living proof of my witnesses. They say it heals the ulcers. That's what I say.
I love that.
I don't have ulcers. The sinuses, yeah.
Clears them up.
Yeah, it's good for the sinuses. So, hey, we have all kinds. And more children are eating spicy foods now. Mm-hmm. More children. Yeah. Sometimes I come in, and it's especially on Saturdays, it's like McDonald's in there.
Yeah.
They got to have something spicy, because more than likely the mothers, when they were expecting, ate it.
They ate spicy.
And they just want a little spice on their mild chicken. Okay. I don't like to go above mild.
Right.
When they're little. But we've got a 2-year-old who's now 9 now. He's been strutting in there, getting his chicken. And now he calls me Aiden. Aiden calls me now. I'm your competitor. I said, you are? What are you doing? And his mother would get on the phone, and she said, he's figured out your recipe. So and she'll show it to me. He's got an iron skillet.
Wow.
9 years old.
9 years old.
9 years old.
That's amazing.
I said I never would have thought you would be my competitor, but he is. So it's just hilarious.
Yeah.
But I'm most grateful. Like I said, I when I went to New Orleans, when Raising Cane sponsored me coming down there, and at that time I don't think they were here. They may have been in Murfreesboro, but they're all over the place.
Yeah,
now.
they exploded.
But when I got on the plane, I sat on the front seat, and the pilots announced that Prince Hot Chicken was on the plane. My mouth flew open. I was so, because I'm a very shy person.
Yes,
you
you strike me as that. Yes,
you can. Yeah, I'm a behind the scenes person, and it was just so amazing. So everywhere I go, I've been to Hawaii, and people have come up to me. I couldn't believe it. I'm walking down the mainland in Hawaii, in California. It's just amazing.
That's amazing.
I can't believe it.
Well, you're very blessed.
But the bills keep coming.
Yeah.
So I
gotta keep going. No, I hear you. Well, is there anything else that you want to share today that we didn't cover?
I'm sure I could probably think of something after I leave here. But I'm totally indebted to my most beautiful customers. I'm totally that keep it going. They even eat it, keep on coming when it's bad, and I know it's bad, and they'll keep on coming.
Yeah.
But I mean, they just encourage me. They just, when I feel like just throwing my hands up saying I quit, somebody will come through with a story to tell me, and I say, oh, I gotta keep moving.
Yeah, gotta keep going.
Can't keep on moving, as
Yeah.
my mama always said. Keep
mom said.
moving, no matter what you do. Keep moving.
Yeah.
Have mercy. So, I mean, it's been a joy of a journey, I tell you. But I've had some rough times.
Oh, I bet.
Mighty rough times. A
believe
very roller coaster time. Because, oh, wow, have mercy. There's a lot going on out here in this world.
There is.
A lot. That's why I have to go home, get in the bed, cover my head up. I go back in my hole.
Thank you for listening to Southern Character. If you enjoyed this episode, please share it with friends and follow us wherever you podcast. You can also check out our website and socials at retiresouthern.com for more great content and merchandise. If you have any questions or feedback, email me at james@retiresouthern.com. Miss Andre, I can tell you it has been such a pleasure to sit down with you today.
Thank you so much for this recognition.
No,
I'm
believe me,
blown away.
the honor is mine, and I'm going to make sure I get a greasy bag of hot chicken to take home to have for breakfast tomorrow morning.
Please. Have mercy.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.